Come on in, I'm Finn, and today I'll be drawing your roses, with a little twist. To celebrate reaching 15k here on YouTube, I asked my subscribers to send descriptions of the original characters. Only descriptions. I'll do my best to draw the characters as they are described, and once I'm done, I'll compare my drawing to the original design, to see how close I got it. So without further ado, let's start with the first character. Our first character is submitted by Small Spanish Face. Her name is Lilyth Rosebloom Núñez. Her hair is shoulder length with volume and bangs parted into three, and is a more vibrant watermelon pink shade. She has two horns coming from the top of her forehead, just underneath the hairline. They are a dark pinkish wine color. Her eyebrows are thick and shortish, oval-shaped. Her eyes are big and round, only her left eye has an iris. It's heart-shaped and darkish pink. The right eye is a glass eye. Another distinguishing feature is her lower big triangle-shaped eyelash that kind of looks like eyeliner. She has an upturned nose. Her teeth are a bit sharp, especially the canines. She has a long horizontal scar on the right of her neck. She has a fatter, stocky body type and carries weight in her stomach and thigh areas, and has some muscle on her arms and upper torso. Once I read this description, I knew I had to draw this character. I really like OCs with horns and fangs, and she seemed very fun to draw. For the eye, I know I said that the iris was heart-shaped, but I couldn't make it work within my style. It looked kinda uncanny, so instead I gave her a heart pupil. But now that I'm editing this, I realized you can't properly see it in the speed paint. I struggled a bit with the outfit. I'm not the most fashionable person. I searched for aesthetic outfits on Pinterest until I found something that looked kinda cool. I just knew I wanted to use heart as a cohesive element in her design, so I added some heart shapes in her pants, in her gloves, and a heart-shaped chest window. Yes, this is a JoJo reference. I also decided halfway through to give her an iridescent top, because I thought she could look great with something shiny and colorful, and I ended up struggling quite a bit with the texture. I think from a distance it looks good enough, but still. I gave her more scars in her arms since we know she had a missing eye and a big scar on her neck, so she probably would have more scars, and scars look cool. You're gonna notice across this video that most of my artistic decisions can be summarized with, I don't know, I thought it looked cool. And here's my final version of her design. I think she's very cute, but let's compare her to the actual design. Oh, she's adorable! I really love the art style. The line art is so clean and it overall has very friendly vibes. And hey, I don't think I was too far off. The main difference is the hair. I didn't get it quite right, but she looks close enough. Well, at least that's what I think. I hope you like it because I love your character. Weird Pen Wait submitted Carrie. She's a zombie with short black hair in a bob. She has stitches all over her body and her limbs occasionally fall off. She dresses casual in t-shirts and jeans. Her skin is dark green. She usually wears a bandage over her forehead to hide the crossbow wound that killed her. She has heterochromia. Her left eye is red and her right is green. She has a pack familiar named Quinn. She died getting killed by someone she trusted and was brought back under mysterious circumstances. Even though necromancy is illegal and nearly impossible, she was chosen to be a witch and she's currently studying earth magic. She tries to be there for everyone else and works hard at everything, but as a result, she doesn't get much time to herself, and everyone thinks she's fine even when she's not. I know many people are gonna be disappointed I didn't pick their characters. I just couldn't draw everyone. And let me assure you that me choosing one character over another doesn't mean that one is better. The truth is, I picked the characters just based on what sounded more fun to draw at the moment. And I 100% picked this one because of the pack familiar, since my parents have a pack and I miss her so much. I can't wait to pet her next time I visit them. Also, let me just say, if you want to increase your chances of me picking your character, the worst thing you can do is spamming and trying to guilt trip me into choosing yours. That will 100% make me not even consider you. Okay, back to the character. This zombie girl sounded very fun to draw. Her backstory seemed intriguing, and I thought drawing a pose with her holding her familiar while one of her arms was falling seemed cute. Now it's time to compare my drawing to the original artist. Oh my god, the pack's wearing a crown! And hey, not bad, I think she looks pretty similar. The main difference is just the clothing style. I gave her colorful clothes while the original is mostly black. Thank you so much for submitting your character, she's lovely. Selkie Domus submitted Nori. In Nori's world, selkies are supposed to be extinct. She has no memories before she was ashore on a small remote island. There she met a siren who helped her regain her strength. Nori's goal is to figure out her past and who she is, and she's dragging her siren friend along with her. Nori has a somewhat curvy build. She wears her seal skin, which takes the form of a simple, fluffy long-sleeve dress with a hood. The dress is white with some light gray spots like seal skin. Nori has long, white wavy hair with a strand that falls over her face. She has a darker mid-tone complexion and lighter white freckles on her face. Her eyes are slightly downturned and light sky blue with long white eyelashes. She has a small, slightly upturned nose and usually a neutral or slightly happy expression. Come on, this one was a selkie, I had to draw her. Now let me be a bit more serious for a moment. I wanted to pick characters that were very in my comfort zone, since for the past month I've been struggling with one of the worst art blocks that I've ever had. I'm still not fully over it, so doing this challenge is allowing me to practice my character designs without burning out. Maybe once I get over this art block and if you guys like this video, I'll try to pick more challenging characters. But now it's seal time. When I was reading the description and saw a selkie, I got super excited. I always have much fun drawing selkies. I mean, my son is technically one. Kind of. Anyways, here's my interpretation of Nori. So let's see Selkie Domu's original design. Oh, she's so pretty! Your art style is so nice. I think I haven't really gotten this one quite right. Mainly her complexion and features look a bit different, and maybe I overcomplicated the dress, but I don't think it's too bad. Thank you so much for submitting her, she's beautiful and I hope you liked my attempt. Anyata Fluffernutter submitted Bree. She's a very lively and energetic teenage girl, leader of an adventurer group, and has magic that allows her to see spirits of people and creatures that have passed on. Physically, she has light skin, light blonde hair, and heterochromia, with her right eye being blue and her left being light silver. Her hair is long, fluffy, and messy, reaching down to her waist, and she keeps it tied in two long ponytails. She's got white rabbit ears and a tail. Most of her clothes are a very dark gray or black, this being a long-sleeve shirt, shorts, tights, and boots. She wears a capelet with a hood and a belt that has a bow to her side. Both of these are a dark purple with silver accents. She carries a wooden staff that has a light purple stone floating in it. Whenever she doesn't have the staff, she has the stone and a silver necklace. I don't have much to say about this one. The drawing went pretty smoothly. A bunny witchy girl, that's right in my comfort zone. I had a blast drawing her. I love drawing characters with animal traits, so this one was also an easy pick. Can I be honest for a second? One of my biggest art pet peeves is when someone draws a character with one set of animal ears and another set of human ones. It just makes no sense. I really hope her original design doesn't have two pairs of ears or this portion of the video will be awkward. But yeah, let's compare this drawing to the original one. Oh, she's so cute! And look, she has one pair of ears! Oh, I see now I forgot to give her the hood, and I also forgot to color her ears white. Oops. But apart from that, I think I got her overall vibes. Maybe? Not really. I really hope you like my version of her, because I love your original design so much. And the final character is submitted by Salto. Samson is towering light skin littered with now healed scars. His irides are a piercing crimson, pupils are diamond-shaped, while his eyes have crow's feet. He's got expressive pussy brown eyebrows that move dramatically. He is bald, has a pronounced nose, and his lower face is covered in a sable stubble. His features are squarish, such as his face and body. His body resembles a strong man build. His ears are pointed, and he has rather sharp canines. He's covered in body hair. In his casino, he's usually seen wearing a three-piece suit. Black suit jacket with 4 pins on the lapel, relating to 4 card suits, olive pinstripe double-breasted vest, grey dress shirt, black tie, black slacks, and black and white dress shoes. He's usually seen smiling and wears 5 silver rings. Remember what I said of staying in my comfort zone for this challenge? Well, last second I decided to spice things up a little bit and choose the bald old man over another cute monster girl. The main challenge to this one was finding the right references for the suit, since I'm not too used to drawing them. I think in general I need to improve my costume designs, especially for masculine characters, so in the end this challenge was pretty useful. Also, drawing bald people is surprisingly tricky. It feels like something's missing, which, I mean, yeah, technically. Let's see how close I got Samson to the original art. Oh! Not at all, the vibes are completely different. I think I've managed to correctly copy all the individual traits and at the same time get them wrong. This is why this challenge is fun. Sometimes you get them right and other times so wrong. I hope you still like my version of Samson. And with that we're done. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider subscribing. If you guys like this video, I'd love doing a second part drawing more of your characters. But that's all from me today. Bye bye!